Hey friends, welcome back. Today I am procrastinating doing something that I should have already done, and instead of doing that thing, we are going to play a couple hours of the next Nancy Drew game. In this case, it is Message in a Haunted Mansion, the third Nancy Drew game, not Treasure in a Royal Tower, as I said last time. So the third Nancy Drew game, Message in a Haunted Mansion, gave me nightmares as a kid when I first played it because I was very young when I first played this game. And the little portrait that talks to you, I even, like, to this day still sometimes avoid going past this portrait because the little portrait that goes like, I see you, that portrait gave me nightmares. I was a very scaredy cat of a kid, which is funny because these days I'm a horror movie fiend. But today we are going to play Message in a Haunted Mansion for a couple hours while I procrastinate, and then, I don't know, we'll see how far we get. The drink of the day in the Mickey cup is some weirdly orange juice. It's strawberry peach. It's very delicious, but it is a weird color, so sorry. It is delicious, though. And this is another game that's old enough that it can sometimes shut down on me, so...
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Well, we're not new, so we're just gonna start. We're gonna start with Junior Detective. I've never played on Senior Detective ever in my life. I am in my 30s and I am still not a senior detective. Oh, that definitely looks haunted.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks.
I think I'm gonna need this today.
Rose Green is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Alrighty here. Let's see, we have a key. I think that's my room key. Oh, yes, thank God. The arrows. I forgot that Stay Tuned for Danger doesn't have the arrows, and it was driving me crazy last time. Can we do anything with this? Or just look at it?
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Well, I guess we'll have to pry that open at some point. An alarm clock. We don't need that right now. Gotta check out this whole weirdly Chinese themed room. I guess not like weird considering the story of this game, but I know that when I first played this game, I was very confused by the Chinese theme of this room, considering that it was an old Victorian mansion, and in my child head, those did not match. Oh, cute little, I guess, jade dragon. Nope. Oh, let's snoop in our own suitcase.
It's locked.
We've got Whatever that is. What is this? Is it like a belt buckle or a bracelet and a necklace? I don't even know. Okay, so those are my case notes. The best innovation these games ever made was the freaking, like, cell phone interface. Ugh. Also, the checklist. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Need more.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again.
Okay, I thought that we
when
needed
the
that
moon sleeps
symbol.
and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Beginning. Daughters. 4. Fire. Moon. King. Gold. Okay. I know that that's like the hint to like the entirety of the puzzles in this game. But let's head out into the haunted mansion.
It's stuck.
Alright, need a screwdriver already. Man, these people need to, you know, keep a better eye on their things. What's the deal? The handyman hallway? The handyman is not doing his job. What's his name? Charlie? Not doing his job. Look at this. This is a mess. Someone should sue. Let's see, and that goes downstairs. Okay, the navigation in this game could use some work. But at least it has, like, set navigation symbols now, instead of just, like, at least it has arrows, instead of just, like, the blue magnifying glass.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey.
Abby looks
But
so
I'm sensing an aura
smug.
of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little
I
skeptical.
don't know why, but
and
she
that
always
you
looks
don't
so
believe in
smug to me.
ghosts.
I don't like her. I don't know why.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP.
I'm a
Spirits in this house are
psychic.
interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough
I'm
time
a
just to get your
psychic, and
attention.
I'm totally not just inlaying these ideas into your head so you think this mansion is haunted. Totally not. I'm just a psychic, and I totally believe in ghosts, and I don't fake hauntings in my spare time. Spoilers.
Does your intuition tell you who could be
That's a
behind these
good
recent
question,
accidents?
Nancy.
I'm not sure,
An
but for
excellent
some reason,
question.
the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
The name Valdez, for some reason, has a connection with this mansion. It's not like I've done research on it or anything in order to further my hauntings.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural? Just bear in mind
Yes.
what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please
Actually, if I
excuse
don't
me,
believe,
need
I
to
think they
prepare
can do
myself
less
for this
harm to
evening.
me. Like, just
At that
saying.
time,
Less
more will be
psychological harm, at
revealed.
least.
Um,
Well, I've pissed her off by not believing in ghosts. How dare you? How dare you not believe in ghosts, young lady? I'm in a certain kind of mood today. Because, again, the procrastination. What am I doing? I'm just like... Okay. Oh no, I didn't want to go in there yet. Oh, too late.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am!
I can't wait. Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
I would love to have a week without any accidents too, but I'm clumsy, so that doesn't happen for me.
That's too bad. And you've done such a terrific job with the renovation. Do you know much about the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much
Right,
about
we're
the
in San
origins of the
Francisco.
place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable.
That
I
Charlie.
sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor.
Ugh, not the wood
Abby
tiles.
and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their
So I
schedules
actually
here in the
like
dining room.
Tangram
It's kind of like
puzzles.
Command Central. Let me
Tangram.
know how far
I
you
actually
get
like
with that
Tangram
puzzle.
puzzles.
And thanks
And
again
I
for
like the
helping
wood
us,
puzzle
Nancy.
theoretically, but it is so particular about the way you lay the pieces. If you're even like a tiny fraction of a millimeter off, it won't let you move on. And that bothers me. Oh, time to make a beautiful 4-poster bed for our cat. And here's a nice article about how classic revival is in. Lovely. Okay. So yeah, it's not like the type of puzzle that bothers me about the Tangram. It's the fact that the puzzle is so delicate. Let's see, school picture, candles, what's this? That's fire. Fire, earthquake damage. So if we burned this place down, it would be worth a lot more money, Rose. That's a suspicious thing for you to say. Okay. Lewis, in. 8 to 5 p.m. Charlie, in. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Abby, out. So this is when we can snoop in her room. 3 to 6, I'm guessing, p.m. Alright. So there's a schedule. Okay, so this is like a staining area. Where is the puzzle? Oh, it's right here. Okay. There it is. See, that's the annoying part of this puzzle. I don't mind the puzzle in theory. I mind it in practice. Shouldn't it be like... There we go. So it'd probably be easier if I turn my mouse sensitivity down.
I did it.
Look at that! I'm magic, Rose. I'm
How's that
so
bingo
magic.
puzzle coming
Oh
along?
my gosh. Don't you love
I
me?
finished it. Wonderful. But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
I thought I was here to solve a mystery, lady. No, I'm here to help with renovations.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was
The
too
drama
low,
coach.
so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay. I've just kind of resigned myself to being awkward on the camera, by the way.
The rope is cut.
Oh, that's sad. Okay. Yeah, I've just kind of resigned myself to it. Because I'm gonna be awkward whether or not the camera angle is awkward. So, until I get a better setup going on, like a bigger space, until like we move and get a bigger and I get a bigger space to set up in, it's just gonna have to be this way. My apologies. The basement! I love a good basement. Oh, a very old paper. Scandal, horror, outrage! The Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Oh, I love it. Okay. That's the drama student in me. Even though I was never a stage actor because I have stage fright. Terrible, terrible stage fright. And I don't like being put on the spot either. The only reason I am, you know, I guess this on camera and not petrified is that I am talking to my camera and not to a person.
It's stuck.
Can I play it? I actually don't remember how to play anything on piano, including that. It's been a long time since I've taken piano lessons. I got to a certain level, and then My hands and my fingers were too small to continue piano to anything more complicated because I couldn't reach the keys properly to make the chords. So I haven't played the piano since I was like 10.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Charlie. No, Charlie.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work.
Charlie in his super wrinkly shirt.
Once it's finished.
I don't know, Charlie also looks smug. Maybe it's just like the characters in this game look super smug. Do you think you'll be able to open in time with all these accidents? What do you like to do when you're not renovating Victorian mansions? Let's ask about history.
About the history of this house.
Not much. Lewis told me it was built in the 1880s and that it survived the 1906 earthquake.
Who's Lewis?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Okay, so Lewis is an antique dealer.
Do you have
Why
any
are there so
idea why
many
there's been
accidents?
so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault.
Are you sure? You look pretty smug.
I know how to do this work.
Look at his face.
Nancy,
He's
really
smug.
need to get back to work. I'm
Smug.
repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose is looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
She actually
Hey,
does.
Nancy, I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
I need a paint
Hey,
scraper,
Nancy,
Charlie.
I really need to finish this up.
Charlie.
Sorry.
Well,
I should wait until he leaves.
famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. Minty Festival Punch. You know, I typically don't like mint in my drinks unless it's a mojito. Or a mint julep. Other than that, it can go away. Ginger Whisper, great for parties. That's a lot of ginger. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger and then 9 bottles of ginger ale? I'm not sure about that. A suspicious saloon mirror. Bed and breakfasts on the rise. The observer is very observant. Okay, and okay, so that's okay, so this takes us out. A phoenix! There was a poem about that. This phoenix has eyes. This phoenix has eyes. This phoenix does not have eyes. It's missing eyes. Well, I suppose we'll need to fix that at some point. Not the ticking clock. So that's where we didn't come down earlier. Those are the stairs I avoid. You thought I was kidding. Childhood trauma is real. Okay. It's a very pretty house. Well, I can't get out. It is a horror movie. I can't leave. Ah, there's a paint scraper. I could use that. Okay, so Let's go in here, and then we'll go up the stairs. Which door did I come through, though? That one, right? Yeah, okay. Which means we'll explore the room starting here. I have a system, okay? Doing great. How are you? I don't... Dear okay, here we go. Wait, it's... I guess she just hasn't sent it yet. I don't care enough to read that. I don't think it's that important. This is the phone. I can use it to call my friends. I don't want to call my friends. I'm antisocial by nature. I noticed Ned isn't on the friend list. How strange. Is he not our friend? Subterranean San Francisco. Oh, look, there's tunnels underneath San Francisco. Intriguing. That's totally not going to be relevant. Okay. I don't know. Okay, nothing there. Well, I don't like that. I like that in an amount equal to 0. Telephone subscribers. It's good to know it's here. Fire extinguisher. That's important. It's very good to know it's here. Again, I have a system. It works for me. The history of the piano. Okay, so this I do know. This I do remember. Okay, I do remember that it starts with C here, and goes. I do remember that. I do remember that. I don't remember that much for piano. But thank you, game. That's very useful. Got some mahjong here.
When the four-sided box loses its quarter,
We've got the 4. Okay. Legends of San Francisco. Lizzie Applegate. A true feminist icon. That Lizzie Applegate? Okay.
it won't fit. It won't fit.
What won't fit? You don't have anything in your hands. What are you doing? Trying to shove your hand in there? Jesus, Nancy. See, this is what... So I know where, like, what the keys in the piano are. This is what I forget. How to read them. Because I'm a failure. So we're just going to take a picture of that for now. So I know it'll be useful later. I like how Lewis has been here the entire time, just like fucking watching me go to the library. A phoenix! Ooh. Ah, I have found a tile.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name
Clearly.
is Chandler.
I've been here for a while, just like rummaging through all the books.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
How nice for you.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
What are you using the library for?
Research. This library contains many rare books and documents that predate
So,
the
like, they
Great
bought the
Earthquake.
house,
It was
including
quite a
the
find for a
library?
student of the Victorian period, such as myself.
What do you think could be the cause of these accidents Rose has been having?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Oh, you
I'm
seem...
sorry, but I really must finish my work. Perhaps Abby can assist you. Good day.
What time is it? It's 2:30. I'm guessing in the afternoon. Okay. Besides squeaks. Okay, let's not mess with the chandelier yet. This side doesn't squeak. Intriguing. A clue?
I see.
That! That gave me nightmares as a child. Like, you know what? You know what? You know what? You can go to hell. That's what you can do. I don't like using this side of the stairs. I think for good reason. Okay. Well, let's save, just in case. Oh. Look at me. About 2 feet. Scrape. There we go. Continue. Well, that explains why those...
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
The spirits have spoken.
My wife,
seance is
where
over.
can she
We've got a busy
be?
day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
Excuse you, spirits. That was my restful slumber you're interrupting with your bullshit. Is that AM or PM? Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
You're telling me that this key doesn't open theirs? What does this key open then? I wanna open the toppy thing. Yep, I know how knight moves in chess. That's like one of the few things I know about chess. Oh. Okay, let's... That maze trick where you just follow a wall. That's what we're doing. Because I don't like mazes. Also, like, who makes this, like, a backup for their computer to get in? Like, it's very strange. We're saying unlikable. Yay! Hmm. I think the one that we need is briefcase. Maybe his laptop? That's all we can do in here. Oh wait, it actually isn't. I have a tile to put in the fireplace thingy.
It won't fit. It won't fit.
Ah, there. Beautiful. 10 out of 10 renovation work. If I do say so myself. Have we come across anything locked to use that key on, or just stuff that was stuck? Um... Another key! What do you know? Oh. Methinks someone was faking a haunting last night. Abby, you little shit. Oh, I'm stealing somebody's screwdriver. Oh, it's Charlie's screwdriver. He won't mind. Thanks, Charlie.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Aw, damn. Okay. Let's see. Second key. Oh, I can go take apart that vent upstairs. See, that was weird, but like, not haunting weird. Don't like that, though. Please stop. Look, a speaker.
It's locked.
I'm so smart. Oh.
It's stuck.
Oops. I'm not so smart. I found another tile, though. It's got some old newspapers. An old flag. An old, is that a baby doll head? That's worrisome. To a large degree. Okay, we dined with, I can't read that. My eyes are getting worse. Oh, a crowbar. I bet I can use that to open the fireplace.
It's locked.
Well, guess what I have? Another key! Alright, let's...
There's something hidden here.
Okay, let's see, that's 3 lines up, which is E. That one is E, it's in first space down. 2 lines up is G. Beg, that's creepy. Then the space above that is A. And then G again. Bag. That looks like Miss Lizzie Applegate. Oh look, Valdez. Amber Alert. That always is depressing. Very depressing. I don't like that. Beginning. see. That's some kind of book story. I don't think we need that. All right, let's see here. We're gonna go down, and then we are gonna go this way. And we go in here, and we tie the iron there. And then we go back up to the upstairs door on the dumbwaiter. Dragon eyes. This is eye. Do. That, okay. That's some loud ass snoring happening right there. What else was there to do? Oh, I think we just go down to Charlie's, right?
It's stuck. It's so dark in here.
I'm pretty sure that we need a light before we crawl down in the crawl around in the crawl space.
I can't see where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we'll wait on that. And we can go back into Lewis's office in the library. And but what did it do? What did it do? A secret passageway? It's everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, look, a lantern.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams.
Okay. Let's see. So we have child beginning, daughters, 4 eye fire. So we need Moon King, River, and Gold. Do I need to get like matches somewhere for the lantern, or do I automatically light it? I can't remember. I can't remember.
It's so dark in here.
Two-way mirror. Just as I thought. Also, someone's fucking living in here. Which isn't creepy and out of my nightmares at all. That's King. So we have Moon, River, and Gold left. Also, I really like that puzzle. Like, I really like this idea that, like, you slowly discover the components of the puzzle like this. Alright, Charlie's living in our walls. Oh, he has a term paper. Wait. Oh, it's just a mousetrap. Did I just come out of the wall? Oh, I love coming out of the wall. That's wild. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. I have enough time to go get on his computer. Was I going to go do something else before that? What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to play the piano. Well, let's go, since we're already over here, let's go do this first. His username is Lewis. Intriguing. Very intriguing. So, a guy named Valdez was a train robber, and there's gold hidden in them walls. That's what I'm gathering so far. And it's totally all from the game and not at least partially from, you know, me having played it before, because I'm totally not, I'm totally reading everything as it comes to me, definitely.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Okay. Let's see, what do we do? That's C. Sorry, that's C. Which means this is A. And that's B. A, G, F, E. G, A, G. I did it! The bandit's treasure. My love, here is the key you'll need. Okay, I think that that's it that I can do without talking to people again. Ugh, talking to people. An introvert's worst nightmare. I love that snoring. It's just so loud. Let's check our notes. Nice to know that she can somehow psychically write those notes as she's exploring the house. Oh my god. Okay, alarm. When should we wake up? Let's wake up at 8.
Morning, Nancy.
Yes, that's how I always wake up and start the morning, is by saying, "Morning, Aaron." Because saying good morning to myself by name is the only way to start the day.
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
I found out how you rigged the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance. But that still doesn't mean this place isn't haunted. Seances were very popular during the Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
The thing is that she's not wrong. People love staying in haunted hotels.
Have you been creating these
Sorry.
accidents to help your promotion?
Of course not. I've had nothing to do with these accidents. They cost us both time and money. If you want to find out who's behind the accidents, ask our resident handyman.
Do you mean Charlie?
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing.
Charlie.
Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
Yeah, he's living in our fucking walls. Sorry, language.
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
I don't think that's it.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, I love that poem. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams. How does the rest go? It was there when we bought the place.
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Lewis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Was there anything about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Oh, cool.
Do you have any idea who this woman might be?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Do you think it was a ghost?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Does Charlie live
No,
around
it was a
here?
recording.
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying
Live
with
around here.
friends
He's
until he
living
can
in
find
the
a place of his own.
walls. Living in the walls.
Between apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco. Rents are really high, and there are so many kids
Rents
thinking
are
they
high
can
in
find
any
cheap housing
city.
out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
Did the house come with a lot of furniture?
There were a lot of pieces and knickknacks left behind, like the books in the study, your bed. I think it was too large to take out of the room.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Pax vobiscum.
Okay, so we need to come back to her room at 3 to do a security check. We need to come back and snoop. But for now, let's go talk to Charlie. Actually, let's talk to Abby first. I mean, not Abby, Rose. Let's talk to
How
Rose.
are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
I already fixed it. Sort of.
You have? Well then, I don't have anything for you to do right now. Why don't you take a break? There are a lot of nooks and crannies to explore. Maybe someone else could use your help.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
I guess that her room has an entryway to a secret passage in it.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang.
So he's been living in the basement since before they bought the house. Like, he's just been living in the walls, waiting for someone to buy the house. Oh, Charlie.
Lewis.
He stopped by one day to introduce
Poor
himself. He
Charlie.
seemed awfully curious about our property. But he's an antique dealer specializing
Dude,
in the
Rose,
Victorian period.
all of these
He's
people
been
just
extremely
stopping
helpful
by,
advising
just
us on
stopping
authentic
by, like,
decor.
that's weird.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Lewis doesn't come in until noon, so let's go talk to Charlie and ask him how long he's been staying in the walls.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it. So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose is sort of hatty, you know?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
I found
Charlie,
this
I found
diskette.
this diskette. I think it's yours.
I was wondering where it was. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Luckily, I had a backup at the school.
That must be an interesting paper you're writing.
I just started to write it, so I don't know very much about the robbery. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, especially when most of the information is based on rumors.
Whatever happened to the gold?
Nobody knows. Some historians say that the bank faked the robbery to collect the insurance money.
Was it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
It was definitely El Diablo, but no one knows who he was. In my opinion, El Diablo never existed. He was a composite of different outlaws from that era.
Have you
Intriguing.
seen a poem in the Chinese room?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It almost sounds like there's a hidden message in there, you know?
I'll let you get
I
back to
do
your
know.
renovation.
See ya.
I too have been wondering. What time is it? It's not noon yet. We're gonna go to 1 so we can talk to Lewis, and then hopefully it'll be 3 soon after that, and we can go check out our security concerns in Abby's room. I still need 3 symbols. Oh man, I should have come down here slightly before noon and hidden.
Hello, Nancy.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it.
See, he looks smug too. Everyone looks smug in this game.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store. And it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, that one. Yes, it's just some cheap Chinatown souvenir.
Do you know what a phoenix is?
Yes, it's a mythical bird-like creature that builds a nest every 500 years and then sets itself on fire to rise forth reborn.
I wish I
from
could
its
set
ashes.
myself on
It's a very
fire and
popular
rise
symbol in
forth
the Bay Area.
reborn.
In fact, there's one on the main staircase.
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
A popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
Notice how he doesn't mention Abby.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society.
Did Lizzie ever wear men's clothing?
I'm sure she played some roles where she had to dress as a man, but she was quite an elegant woman, quite fashionable for her time.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
You know,
I
he
won't
is
keep you any longer.
very good at
Bye,
not
Nancy.
giving some stuff away that he doesn't want to give away. I just enjoy those animations. Alright, man, I should have hidden in the wall to observe him. Can I go back in time? I'll have to do it tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna... We're gonna take an hour-and-a-half nap, because apparently Nancy doesn't have anything to do unless she is snooping. If she ain't snooping, she's sleeping. That's the Nancy Drew motto. If I ain't snooping, I'm sleeping. She's gone. Let's save. Abby's room. Our game has been saved. Alright. Let's continue. That's where I came in. This is...
Something's missing here.
I think I have to put that back before I leave.
Something's missing here.
Aha! I knew it!
I see you.
Abby, you little shit.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
Let's put this back before I forget. I'm so glad she helpfully wrote down when she would be gone. For me. The infamous masked bandit El Diablo, El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery of 1878. So that would explain her dressed in men's clothes, right? Nothing? Nada? Zip? Zilch? Okay. Moon. Fortune telling for business popularity by Her Interactive Publishing. I love it. 10 out of 10. The Zodiac and You by Mercury Day. Do I need to know this? I feel like I might need to know that. So this is the other thing about the cell phone innovation in the games, though, is that I stopped needing to take pictures with my phone and could take pictures with Nancy's phone. Okay. She's just full stop watching people through the hallway. Some maracas, her turban. Mastering the art of illusion. Yeah. So that's just about gaslighting people. It's not the art of illusion, it's gaslighting people, full stop. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do next. Is the problem now. Let's go call a friend. Oh my god, it's almost like they read my mind. Well, that was weird.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work.
Imagine
Thank you
buying
for
a
calling.
house.
There's probably no reason for concern.
Like, as an investment.
Be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
I can barely buy a doll as an investment.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost?
A
Well, I'm glad I'm
ghost?
not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So, tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Yes.
Yes.
All you can think about?
Yes.
No?
No, she
Rose is
lied.
really lucky. This antique dealer, Louis Chandler, is helping her out, although he doesn't know very much about the house's history.
That makes sense. If the house was built before 1906, most of its records were probably destroyed in the earthquake.
But wouldn't he know at least something about it if he's some kind of expert on old things?
I'm sure he knows a lot about old stuff, just not architecture or houses.
Listen to this. I found a
Secret attic and an old desk.
It
Looks like no one's been in there for years.
There's probably a lot of clues about the house in there.
Oh, what was
What was in the
desk?
desk?
An
An old playbill for a musical called The Bandit's
The
Treasure.
Bandit's Treasure?
Maybe there is treasure in the house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have played these games a lot at this point in my life. I've been playing these games for 20 years. Longer. They started coming out in the 90s. I was an itty bitty baby when I first played the Nancy Drew game.
I found some letters written by
E. Valdez.
I guess he was the owner of a hotel named
The Golden Gardenia.
Valdez.
Golden gardenias? I thought they were all white.
That's it. Don't you see? The hotel has gold hidden in it.
And Valdez is watching over it.
I don't think so, Bess.
I found a secret room in the basement, and it looks like somebody's living there.
Who could it be?
Probably Charlie.
Doesn't he spend most of his time down there?
Look around for clues. Who knows what he's up to?
I found
The hidden passageway in the library.
Really?
Now you can spy on people.
Yeah, and
See
who's
who's reading what?
Or get a good
Look
look
at the resident ghost.
Can you guys give me a clue?
I'm not sure what to do next.
We'll be more than happy to help.
But it might be more fun to figure it out on your own. Take the piano roll you found and lay it on top of the music sheet in the attic. It could reveal an important clue.
You know, you're not wrong, George. I did not think of that.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
Let's call Emily. 5, 3, 6, 7. Also, not having to dial the numbers every time. Beautiful.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily.
It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I
Haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
The address is 4653 California Lane. Is that anywhere near there?
No, I think you're in the Heights. The Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
The dragons? That sounds intriguing.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
Why is that?
Well, the dragon is the only mythical creature in the Chinese zodiac, and it represents strength and prosperity. A golden dragon is considered very lucky because gold represents wealth.
What's a jade dragon considered?
The room where I'm staying in has a couple of dragons in it.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
You're kidding. Why do they call these mansions Victorians?
They're named after Queen Victoria, who pretty much defined high society in the late 1800s. After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
The gold rush was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes. There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town. Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Have you ever heard of the Ladies' Protection Society?
No, but it sounds like some turn-of-the-century charity. There were all these private agencies that helped out widows and orphans before the government took on that role.
What do you know about the Bandit's Treasure?
Bandit's Treasure? Oh, You mean the play? The Rep did a season where they performed old local plays, including The Bandit's Treasure. I've never seen it, but I hear the music is fantastic.
Intriguing. The music.
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Have you heard of an actress, Lizzie Applegate?
Oh, sure. She was a good friend of Lotta Crabtree, another popular actress in the late 1800s. As I recall, she opened up a big hotel. What was it called? The Hotel Mandrake or the Oriental? I forget.
Was it in this neighborhood? Is it still around?
Oh, no. This one was downtown. It was very big, but I think it burned down.
Do you know where Yerba Buena town is?
That's what San Francisco was called back during the Spanish colonial period, but no one calls it that anymore.
Tell me about the Spanish and San Francisco.
Oh, you could write a book on that. The Spanish were the first
I'm sure
Europeans
people
to
have.
settle this area during the 1700s, and it stayed that way until after the Mexican-American War when it was handed over to the United States. It couldn't have happened at a better time because gold was discovered outside the city not more than 2 years later.
With all of that gold around, I'd imagine there's a lot of buried treasure in this town.
Yeah, you'd think that, but I've never heard of any in San Francisco, except for Treasure Island out in the bay. But that's named after the book, not some legend.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Call anytime.
Okay, so lots of interesting historical information there that I didn't necessarily already know or couldn't remember, one or the other. We're gonna go up to the attic. Ugh, I hate that man.
It's locked.
It's funny how even though I know, it still freaks me out.
It's stuck.
Okay, so that still gets stuck when I come up in here.
It's locked. There's something hidden here.
Ah. Find Dido on stairs? Find Dido on stairs. There's the key we need. Okay. Sure. Coins. False. Floor. The stand and moon will shine on you as you begin your quest. Travel to the corner first. All from east to west. Travel to the corner first. Visit all from east to west, then journey back into the center, where you will surely see the sunshine over all the land in perfect harmony. Okay. Childish. Absolutely childish. What time is it? It's past 7.
Hi, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bright blessings.
the mansion.
Hello.
Have you found any rainbow designs in the house?
Rainbows? No. Not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Fire! Fire! It's too late!
Damn it. It does not take long. Fire!
Fire!
Wow.
I talked to everybody in the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten?
What was Lewis's advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations. No, I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away.
Stick to
I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
Excuse me for prying, but why did you spend so much
money
to
ensure the house against fires?
For protection. I've put my entire life savings into this house, and if it goes up in smoke...
There's something very soothing about Rose's voice, to be honest. It's very melodic. So, like, whoever it is that's the voice actress, I applaud them.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna have some brain food. By which I mean chocolate. Is it 1 p.m. now? Damn it. Lewis is in. Well, since he's in, let's go talk to him. We'll have to wait to spy on him. Again.
Ah, Nancy, what a shame to have lost those papers. And to think that we almost lost the house. Rose is very fortunate to have you here.
Did you hear anything in the parlor before the fire started?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm somewhat isolated here. With these thick walls, I barely hear anything.
Were the papers very valuable?
Not for my purposes, no. But they must have had some sentimental value.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
What's up?
You'll never believe this, but things have gotten even more complicated. I found some clues that there might be buried treasure in the house.
Wow!
Oh, Nancy, it sounds like you've got a real case on your hands. How can we help?
There was a small fire in the house, but luckily I put it out. But the old papers that Abby found were destroyed.
Things are really starting to heat up, Nancy.
Ugh, and so are the bad puns.
Why would someone want to burn those papers?
I bet there was something in them that was important.
I'd take another look at the scene of the fire for any clues.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Bye!
I almost forgot that I should check out the scene of the crime, actually. These are the letters from the desk. They're not the papers that were in this box. Don't like that.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Look and see if Rose has Lewis's schedule on her desk. Enter the secret passageway right before he comes in and see what he's up to.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
That's what I was going to do, but it's... I have to skip almost an entire day.
You have become completely distracted by all of the spiritualism stuff. I think you were in the parlor, either burning candles or using that flash paper.
Well, excuse me for trying to find some ways to promote this place. It's good business sense.
Well, I
Shh,
guess you won't
we're
have to worry
eavesdropping.
about advertising if the mansion burns down.
You've given up. You want the mansion to burn to the ground. That way you won't have to worry about losing your investment. You'll just collect the insurance.
How dare you? Are you accusing me of fraud?
I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know. It's just all these accidents and now this. I know you're dedicated to this house. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Let's just finish up these curtains. I think the stress of the last few weeks has finally gotten the better of us.
Where's Rose staying? All right. Quick! To the secret room!
Lewis is up to something.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
Why,
He's
Ben?
hiding something in his briefcase.
Briefcase lock 4653. Four 868. That's suspicious. No! can't believe I accidentally closed it. Okay. What is this? Rick Arlen? That guy's everywhere.
Gumbo foo? What's that?
Not if you ask him about Gumbo Foo, it ends the game.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello.
Because
it's
he
Nancy
makes the
Drew.
ridiculous
Hi,
assumption
Nancy.
you've been snooping in
How's
his
your niece
briefcase.
coming along?
Do you know what the word
Absolutely ridiculous, I would
gumbo
never.
foo mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it. Gumbo foo.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk soon.
Hello.
Are you missing any papers?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did misplace some old letters, but I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
I can see you are busy. Let's go talk to Charlie.
Hey, Nancy. I hear there's been another accident. You've got to believe me, I didn't have anything to do with it. I just hope Rose doesn't blame me for this one.
Rose mentioned the fire screen you were supposed to get.
But I did buy it. Lewis told me that it was the wrong type and said he'd get another one, so I returned it.
And that's all there is to it?
Everyone thinks I'm causing these accidents because I was always the last one there, but I had nothing to do with them. I can tell you this. There's something unusual going on in this house.
I agree, but I think it's far more sinister than mere accidents.
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
Who was the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
I've been working mostly in the basement, but I think I saw Abby go through those papers right before the fire.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
So long.
Let's go talk to Abby, shall we?
Hi, Nancy. I can't believe we had a fire. I can't believe it. I bet Charlie was down there before it started.
Why do you say that?
Because he's always around at the scene of these accidents. I told Rose to fire him, but she won't listen to me.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is gumbo foo?
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bye.
That was not helpful. And we can't ask Lewis about it because it will end the game. Crap. What do we do next? Let's go talk to Lewis anyway. And then we'll call Emily back.
Yes, Nancy.
Do you know why the fireplace in the parlor didn't have a screen?
No, I don't. No, I remember, I was to purchase an antique fire screen, but never found a suitable match. I feel just terrible. I must apologize to Rose about this.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, let's see. It clearly wants us to to ask him about it, but like I'm not going to. Also, the lighting in here is so awful. Maybe I can fix that a little bit in the video editor. Hopefully I can, because like it looks so weird. But like the overhead light makes me look even weirder. It's getting late though. That's probably why the lighting is so bad right now. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 6, 7. That's no Mr. Gaddy's jingle.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Do either of you know what gumbo foo means?
It sounds Chinese.
Call Emily. She'll know.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Talk to people about that gumbo foo.
Then check to see what Rose has to say.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
I did talk to people, except for Chandler, and he gets really annoyed with me if I ask him. I'm pretty sure it's game ending. Let's go ask Lewis.
Yes, Nancy.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
Intriguing.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, I'm gonna need to turn on my overhead light. I can barely see myself. I'm all washed out. I need a screen or something so I can get the light without the harsh upper thing. I need to figure this out. But I'm not gonna figure it out today. I do, however, need more brain juice. Alright, I'm back. Also, I have been playing for 2 hours, and I told myself that after I played for 2 hours, I would go do the thing I've been procrastinating. But, I still don't want to. So let's procrastinate some more. I still have another hour before I, like, have to be anywhere. So. Let's talk to Rose.
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while. Everyone is going to the winter festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. Yeah, see, this is creepy lighting, but it's better than the other lighting, so we're just gonna deal with it. Is it better, though? I feel like the other lighting could be enhanced better in a program.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, let's go to my room. Let's see. So she took down a tapestry. And left me a letter. Ah, there's the letter. Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire, gold treasure mountain. Here's the Chinese symbols. I'm guessing gold treasure mansion because I don't. Anyway, gold is either that one or that one. But I don't think that they would throw that curveball in. So I think it's that one. But I'm going to write down the last one too, just in case. Okay. So the only symbol that we need is river.
Golden wonder.
Oh, she just told us it was that one. Okay. Gumbo Fu. Okay, now we need to see which tapestry they took down. This one. See, I knew it. I knew it. Rat. Oh, yeah, that's my Grogu. She comes with me everywhere. Ox. Tiger. Rabbit. Dragon. Snake. Horse. Goat. Monkey. Rooster. Dog. Or. Ha! Do I have to find the river one before it'll let me do that puzzle? Cause,
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Sleeps in the sun place. The king of the sky will shine his rays. Hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. Do I need to, like, sneak into somebody's room again?
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
You've got to open that safe, Nancy.
The poem in your room must be the combination.
And those symbols on the safe are probably Chinese translations for some of the words in the poem. If the symbols are put into the same order as the words they represent in the poem,
then maybe the safe will open.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Call us!
Okay, I looked up how to enter the combination because I'm an idiot. So, child, beginning, daughter, for, I, fire, mood, king. Yes, okay. Ooh, lots of things. Let's see. The last will for Elizabeth Applegate Valdez. The entirety of my estate, with the exception of the bequests above, in the event that my husband is not located after a period of 1 year. The entirety of my estate, with the exception of the bequests above, will be liquidated in all proceeds. Okay. My dearest Elizabeth, I could never sully that sweet name by calling you Lizzie. You shall evermore be Elizabeth, my Elizabeth, the sweet, dear woman who has honored me with her enchanting presence and grace. Tonight I ride on yet another perilous... but always to return to your beloved smile. Until then, please accept this bouquet of gardenias, your favorites. Our wedding day. Okay.
Something's missing here.
Looks like some wedding jewelry.
Missing here.
Oh, this is one of those puzzles. There we go. I don't like those puzzles. Actually, like, they're fine. They're fine. I don't mind it. No, not the slider tile puzzle. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Ridiculous. I don't know why I was so annoyed. Okay, let's go give this eye back to the bird. Since no one is here, except if I'm me. You know what? I am done with that.
It's stuck. Gold! And to think I was standing on it all along.
Ha 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 ha. Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Louis?
I knew it. There must be over $1 million in
Rude,
here.
Lewis.
Gotta stop him before he gets
So fucking rude. Those stairs creak, so we have to go up the creepy stairs. Time for traumatic brain injury!
What? Hey! Hey! Get me out of here!
No.
Dear Bess, I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Louis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself.
Rude,
Although
Louis.
Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the first month of its opening. I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days.
Yup.
Even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think. See you soon, Nancy.
Well, that was Message in a Haunted Mansion. Played with me while I procrastinate. Honestly, this is a great game. And I know that when I was a kid, I had like nightmares for like a week after the portrait spoke to me. But like, I don't find this game scary the way some of the later Nancy Drew games are scary. Just like the vibe is more cozy in this mansion than like even the Treasure in the Royal Tower is less cozy feeling than the mansion is. So like the like scary games, when I think about them nowadays, are still not that scary because there's always like a reason behind it in Nancy Drew. So like, you know, the vibes are scarier though in like Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Blackmore Manor has really creepy vibes. But yeah, I like this game. I think it's a good game. It only takes a couple hours to play through. A lot of these earlier games really aren't that long. I didn't actually have to write down a lot. Really, the only stuff I had to write down was the symbols. So it's not a very, like, I guess, heavy game. It's a more, you know, kind of gentle, easygoing game. But that was it today for Nancy Drew, Message in a Haunted Mansion. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. If you did, go ahead and give my channel a like or maybe subscribe so you can see my next little playthrough that I upload. Up next will actually be Treasure in a Royal Tower. That game, I very much love that game. I find it very, very entertaining. And I think part of that's just because I love the characters in that game. All the characters here look smarmy. The characters in Treasure in the Royal Tower are much more, I guess, varied. And I do love them. So that is what we will play next time. And until then, I hope you guys have a great time. And yeah, go ahead and talk to me below if you feel like it. And I'll see you again. Bye!